You have been able to stretch the reconstruction of the famous Abuja-Kano route. We are in section 1, and you are aware that section 1 and 3, section 1 starting from FCT and then stretch over the Niger State towards Kaduna, 38 kilometers by 2, and section 3 in Kano, stretching to the Aminu Kano International Airport, as directed by Mr. President. And so the Federal Executive Council on Monday this week graciously awarded the construction of these two sections to InfoWest Nigeria Limited, and they have commenced work. So we are not here essentially to check the volume of work done, but we are here on a side meeting to agree on the level of mobilization. And we've agreed that in the entire 38 stretch, using one carriageway, this carriageway that is, Kaduna bound, they will concentrate on that, and they will ensure that by the end of February, the entire earthwork is being completed on this carriageway. And by March 1st, we will come back to flag off the concrete pavement. We've noticed a number of amendments we are going to do on the road to make it most durable. We noticed that we have a lot of depression beyond the field shoulders. And so the PAM Secretary has been directed on what to do to get separate consultants, and they have a team of the contractor, the consultant and Ministry of Works to run through the entire stretch of the 38 kilometer, and they give us what is best to solve this problem of differential between the field shoulder, outer shoulder, and the adjoining premises. It's going to do that. And then, of course, also at the median, when we take out the inner median, the shoulder, inner shoulder, we find out that we still have a lot of space between that section and the median. So he also will come up with solution on what is going to be done. And so we are very confident that this job will be completed in 14 months, starting from the 1st of February. We've directed that by the next 1 week, milling and asphalting at section 3, which is at Kano end, should get started, including the solar light that we are putting. You are aware that we have a number of additional works in the entire 375 kilometers from section 0 down to Kano there, that we've incorporated solar light, and we're also going to incorporate CCTV and then relief stations, preparing ourselves for the tolling. Outside this, we also went to Niger State. We went through the bypass, and we saw that the road's in a terrible condition. That was awarded to Salini. Salini has been on that route for, I think it's over 10 years. And the first contract is from that bypass, passing through the depot and then getting to the flyover there. And it stretches that and passes Lambata, a total of 140 kilometers of road. And the second section started from, it's dualized. It started from, Lambata down to Mina. And the governor, and it's 120 kilometers, the governor has graciously taken off urban renewal of about 23 kilometers. So they left, But then if you travel with us, you will find out that the bypass is in a terrible condition. And so the PAM Secretary is going to work with the directors. We are going to slice that first 40 kilometers into 2 contracts. And the first contract is going to start off this route from the interchange. They will complete the interchange and complete the interchange at the end, and then do the dualized route. And when you now get to that second interchange. We are not going to touch the carriageway going to Mina. We are going to concentrate on one carriageway that is coming back to Abuja. And what we're going to do is we are going to mill, we are going to put 10 cm of stone base, and we are going to asphalt the carriageway, 60 millimeter binder and a 40 millimeter wearing. And then the two sides, inner shoulder and outer shoulder, we do it on concrete, 6 inches concrete. We're going to do that very fast, which means that we are going to be having that on 2 contracts. We also incorporate maintenance of the existing carriageway. That is fairly okay. The PAM secretary, we lead the ministry to examine on a later date the other 120 kilometers, of which the governor has taken 23 kilometers. And so we also check the bridge at Lambata. If some of you that did not reach there because your vehicle lacked fuel, you have to get the views of few journalists that reached there, because we want you to put it in your reportage. We have provided solution to protect the pie caps, against illegal, sand mining and against erosion there. And the solution we provided is going to be very adequate, and the ministry is going to procure that works under emergency works. This is very vital. And don't forget that sometime last year, the Federal Executive Council passed a directive, an order, that in all our bridges, no one should excavate sand 10 kilometers downstream and 10 kilometers upstream. And so the controllers are directed to ensure that that happens immediately. The management of Ministry of Works, we've agreed that where controllers and resident engineers are not doing well, they will be brought to the head office. We are very serious with the supervision of the work. We will not tell you what we discuss in secret, but action is going to speak. We mean well, and the president directive to see that all the roads within the economic corridor of this nation are given very serious attention. And we thank the president very highly. Only yesterday we examined the Maraba-Kefi Road as directed by the president, because one good thing about our president is that he reads your news, the newspapers, the radios, the televisions. He even said it in Federal Executive Council. So I want all our staff to be very careful and to know that the president reads everything, concerning all the sectors of our economy. So I thank you again, the press, for your patience. But the little you have, stressed with us, it's like a tip of iceberg. We are always on this kind of mission. Thank you. If you have questions, we can entertain.
So for clarity, sir, which of the roads are you doing?
This road will be told. Major roads within the 6 geopolitical zones and within the economic corridor will be told. But we are not tolling any road that we have not perfected. We are in agreement with an ALC that before we toll any road, we would have 100% completed the road. But where we have done roads completed maybe in the past 10 years and it is failing, and we are still working in some sections, we reach an agreement with the stakeholders, because one of the key problems of our roads is lack of maintenance. And how will you maintain 35,000 kilometers of road? So we have to involve the private sector in this maintenance. So if you have a road that is 200 kilometers and you have concluded maybe 150, we can discuss with the public. Because if we leave that 150 without maintenance, then the problem is that it can go bad. And so there is, even our bodies are maintained, not to talk about the road that is under heavy, serious, dynamic loading. So that is what we are doing. But for now, we are not tolling any road we have not completed.
One number, told to get the number. Now she only about to give me but that's a
don't do that.
Yeah. When I have to go back, that might be issue.
Let's go.
Travelers have options. Mostly, you don't even have to come to me here. You have several days
I don't call room up out there now.
The issue of kidnapping is very, very bad. But they give you Gani without sugar. You fit drink without water. Yes, now. Not the fear. The money where they want to farm dust is different from this one. Yes. If you hear farm storm come start, how you go describe that one? You know, say most of the farms, you don't have shelter inside. No, the farm don't have shelter where you have a home. My own farm where you have farmhouse.
The AC is not okay. But I don't mind. You will drive your this thing. Don't worry.
Only that I will not sleep there. Which one?
Nice shot.
We don't finish. Use my camera.
Also. Even the motor went as well. This thing okay. As well with the pow road. Hey, I, you know, the other boss.